don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Pilot. It only took me one car, got it. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and
I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And it's the Sixers to start out. Maxey with it. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Give it up again for the 407 lead.
Banchero left side. Pass to Sigma. Back to Banchero. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's George. Out to Oubre. Takes a three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Banchero. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
Maxey on the wing. Out to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Puts up a three. The rebound by Embiid. And here are the 76ers. Anthony misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And there it is for him.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Anthony in the post. Yes, it's good. Anthony's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He drops it from range.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's George. And it's Orlando with a rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. Joel Embiid with the board.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. Right wing. Here's Sigma. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Oubre. Anthony outside. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
5 ticks left in the first. The 3 from Banchero. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia on top.
The 76ers, 14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Let's hear it for the 407.
Magic trail by 4. Here's Anthony. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Anthony outside. Here's Black. Rebound by Philadelphia. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Here's Orlando. 6-point game. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Black. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Now here's George. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Goes back up. Out to Oubre. George outside. Pass to Maxey. Inside. Here's Embiid. The shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Embiid. Down low. And stolen by Anthony. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Now here's Anthony. No points so far. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Maxey. Anthony outside. Now Embiid, defended by Wagner. He shoots it. Embiid can't hit. Magic trail by 5. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And Anthony, here we go. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:43 left in the first half of this one. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
No thanks. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
1:37 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Banchero comes with a double team. Here's Grimes. Out to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Yabusele. Lets the 3 fly. And that's good. Gordon for 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Grimes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Banchero. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
No good on the second free throw.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Gordon attacking. Pass to Grimes. To the middle. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Magic trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wagner. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Yabusele. No made baskets yet. Pass to McCain. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Black. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Banchero surveys. Rebound by Philadelphia. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Anthony outside to the paint. Here's Embiid. Sigma with a rebound. Magic trail by 7. On the wing, Caldwell Pope pulls it from the corner. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Caldwell Pope got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Now here's Maxey. Still no points. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Caldwell Pope. Drops in the 3. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Orlando making a switch here. Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Sixers able to keep the possession.
Now in the lineup for your Magic. Number 50, Cole Anthony.
Here's Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And Anthony slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Sigma. Banked it in off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Sixers lead by 3. Screen by Embiid. It's rebounded by Banchero. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter.
minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Sigma. Back to Banchero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
At the line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And here is Maxey. Anthony outside. On the take. Blocked.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Suggs, right side. Wagner for three. And the three-pointer goes. Wagner's got his second basket on the night.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the 76ers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Grimes. Inside. Here's Drummond. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Here's Suggs. Good. Suggs has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Orlando leading. Pass to Black. From the arc. And another three for Orlando.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
To the inside. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Wagner outside. The three. And Isaac hits from deep. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Yabusele. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Suggs hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando, ending the quarter up 10. Took him a while to...
The 76ers, 30.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now.
For the 4-on-7.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Maxey. Blocked! Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Just 3 to shoot. Maxey. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Orlando leading by 13. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Here's Black. Maxey covering. Shot's good by Black. And the Magic lead by 15.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Here's Anthony. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Orlando with the ball. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Paolo strong.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. He gets it in there.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Pass to Sigma. Now Wagner. To the right side. That's good.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Here's Anthony. Orlando with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 13. On the wing, Anthony. Screen by Embiid. Kicks it to George. Over Wagner. And that one hits the back iron. Magic leading by 13. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Now here's Banchero. Launches it. The rebound by Embiid.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anthony misses.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Magic.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Orlando with the ball. They lead by 11. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Caldwell Pope releases from the wing and drills it. And the Magic lead by 13.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Everybody walk around, speed it up, walk around, slow it down, walk around, slide, walk around, everybody walk around. Yeah, I got my hand on the button. If I press the button, I turn everything into nothing. They'll talk behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Yeah, slow it down, walk around. Yeah, slide, walk around. Yeah, everybody walk around. Yeah, you know the name of the game. You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta pay me the same. We at Donovan's yard, see me up on the stage. I done did it before, I'm about to do it again. Whoa, I hit my two-step, then whoa. I'm counting blue strips like whoa. Girl, you got some on you. Whoa, how you? Let me see you walk.